Hello, today I am going to go through a little portfolio I made. My husband encouraged me to put some of my pictures in a portfolio, so I thought I would show you said portfolio. It's almost full. So this one was done in oil pastel. I believe these were with my oleifera's oil pastels. I don't think I'd gotten my Muñoz or Paul Rubens yet at that time. Okay, here's a couple that I finished just this week. Just going to take them out since they're on the other side. And there's two of them. There's this one, which was done with watercolor pencil, and gouache. And this one, which was done with watercolor and watercolor pencil. I really liked the clouds in this one and kind of how the water turned out, looking like the clouds are reflecting. Okay, this is another oil pastel. Here's a soft pastel. I've only done, I think, 2 or 3 soft pastel pieces so far. These are with the Muñoz soft pastels. You can get them on Amazon for around $8, I believe. This one I did a tutorial or review on for the Meet-In travel watercolor set, which I really like. Okay, I followed a tutorial by somebody for this one. I can't remember who. And then this one is another oil pastel. Whoop, my printer's going crazy. I didn't do it. Okay. And then I have a bird done in oil pastel and a bird done in watercolor. Okay, and then this is my cat Temperance looking behind a tree, looking around a tree with some birds. Then I have a seascape. This one is currently my YouTube cover, I think. And then a landscape done in watercolor. My husband and I sometimes like to paint together, and this was one of our paintings. He paints on his computer, and I paint using watercolor usually. We need to do that again sometime soon. Okay, and here is a gouache seascape and my first oil pastel piece that I had done since I was in elementary school, probably, of a pretty window with looking out onto the ocean. Here's another oil pastel piece. A castle, and I saw this picture at Goodwill and wanted to redo it. This was another one of the times when my husband and I painted together, and some flowers. Okay, this was my first soft pastel piece ever. It was a pineapple. My daughter and I made pineapples together with the soft pastels one day for art class. Then I have these 2 geese marching down a road with flowers and trees. And this one is some sheep munching in a meadow. And just some loose watercolor flower doodles. I did this one not too long ago. This was oil pastel. My husband said this is one of his favorites I've ever done, which was a high compliment from him. It made me happy. And then a watercolor, an oil pastel rose. And, oh no, this was my first oil pastel piece I had done. I did these with the Faber-Castell oil pastels, which aren't very good. I was so pleased when I got my oleifera's oil pastels because they're so creamy and wonderful to work with. Okay, so that's that portfolio. I'll go ahead and show you a few more pieces that I just have on my desk. I made this one with oil pastels. It's a cat laying in a pot. I really like it too. I recently finished this seascape. I am working on a video. It's a review of the Paul Rubens Haya pastels. That's what I used for this. And here's one I did the other day of a lighthouse and some seals or sea lions on the shore. I wasn't super happy with this one, but I kept it anyway. Here's another one that's very oversaturated, but I liked the clouds. Here's one I did quite a long time ago on my birthday. It's my happy place. I always, when I'm stressed out, I kind of just sit and I try to imagine myself on a rock next to the sea with seals and birds all around me and the waves splashing around me. And this is one of my favorite pieces I've ever created. It's just some animals looking up at a sky, but I used mica powder for the sky, so it kind of sparkles. It's so fun. And the little animals have gold noses and tails. This piece really makes me happy. I like it. It might not be professional, but it pleased me, so I'm proud of it. Okay, I think that's it for the stuff around my desk. I hope you enjoyed this video and come back for more. Thanks.